My cousin stole my $1.5 million inheritance with a lie, but the universe collects its debts with interest. My cousin Leo always wanted the easy way out. While the rest of us worked hard for what we had, he was always looking for a trick or a loophole. So when our Aunt Clara died and left everything to me, it made sense. She left me her old big house and stocks worth $2 million. I was the one who took care of her, visited every week, and listened to her stories. Leo saw this as a mistake. He called me after the funeral. "We need to talk," he said. "Aunt Clara wasn't thinking clearly at the end. It's not fair that she left you everything." I thought he was joking, until I got sued. Leo had found a lawyer and a doctor we didn't know. They said Aunt Clara was confused and that I had tricked her. It became a big, nasty fight. Leo told everyone I was a liar who stole from an old lady. To avoid spending all the money on lawyers, I had to make a deal. I got to keep the house. But Leo got $1.5 million in cash. He immediately spent it. He bought a fancy car and a boat called Liquid Asset. He traveled the world and sent me pictures laughing. I moved into Aunt Clara's old house and started fixing it up piece by piece. 2 years later, Leo called me again. He sounded scared. "It's all gone," he said. "She took everything." She was his new wife, Danica. He had married her quickly in Las Vegas. It turned out Danica made a habit of marrying rich men and taking their money. She made Leo sign papers that gave her control. Then she sold his boat, took his cash, and disappeared. "My lawyer is suing me for more money," Leo cried. "I have nowhere to go. Can I stay with you? You have that big house." I was quiet for a moment. Then I said, "You told everyone Aunt Clara was too confused to know what she was doing. Now, you see how it feels when people think you're confused?" He hung up. But I did one more thing. I remembered Leo once told us about a secret safe deposit box he had. I told the people handling his bankruptcy about it, without using my name. They found it and took what was left. Now, Leo lives in our uncle's basement. He has a boring office job. As for me, I finally found Aunt Clara's real gift. Last week, I was fixing the fireplace and found a loose brick. Behind it was a small box. Inside was a note from Aunt Clara. It said, "For my dear nephew, the real treasure is in the roots." Taped to the note was a report for a very, very rare coin she owned. That one coin is worth over $4 million. I kept one thing from Leo. I framed a photo he sent me of himself on his boat, smiling like he had won. I put it on my wall next to Aunt Clara's note. It reminds me every day, if you try to take a shortcut, you might just fall off a cliff.